Good morning, everyone. This is Jan. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I finished a couple journals that I want to put in my Etsy shop, so I thought I would get this done today, seeing as I made these a couple months ago, and I'm just now finishing them up. It's been kind of crazy busy around here. Anyway, both of these books are pretty much the same. They're made from the same paper pack, and they're both Reader's Digest size books. They're made in the same style as Crafty Irina did, where she just stitched the pages and then put them right onto the book pages. So I'll go through these real quick so you can see what they look like. I'll go through both of them, even though they're both very close to being the same. The first one is I covered with tissue and then with distress ink and different colors. You know, the cover, I kind of messed up the cover. I was trying to do something with it and it didn't work. Then I covered it with this white lace fabric. This is canvas that's been distress inked from Tim Holtz. This is a journal card that I actually purchased a sheet of these from Stamperia, and so there's a bunch of these cool kind of steampunk journal cards, and I just cut them out and then rounded the corners, and I used them throughout both of these books. I stitched around this journal card, and then I put some gears on there. So let's get started. So on the inside, each page is stitched. It's a different stitching on each, just about different stitching on a lot of the pages. I left the strings attached in case you wanted them. If you don't, you can take them off. Just about everything is coffee stained or color stained. This little bag, white bag, has a journal card in it. This is actually from Creative Memories, one of their collections, and that goes in there. And then this is an envelope. I bought these on Amazon. I should try to find the link and put that in the description because they're really cute. And then this is just a coffee stained index card that's been cut up, and I put that in there. Here's another bag, little bag. This came from, I wish I could remember, but it was already printed, and I just coffee stained it. This ephemera was from Pinterest, and then that's been backed with coffee stained paper. This is a library card, and these can both be used as journaling spots. This is tissue on the front, and then I believe I sprayed this with Mod Podge spray, so that's kind of a little bit of a shimmer to it. And then on the back, this paper is from my friend Monique. She baked this colored paper. It's beautiful. I have that throughout both of the books. Each one of these books, the pages are fairly thick, but each one has a pocket, so that's either a top pocket or it's a side pocket. So, and then here's the next page. So it's all just fun scrapbook paper in here. Another of those journal cards. This is a piece of ephemera that's been coffee stained in this side tuck. I have several altered paper clips on here in the books. Now these would be great for a guy's book, and so there's some lacy stuff in here, so you might want to just pull that out if you want. This is some quote paper I bought. I think I bought a whole pad of this at TJ Maxx. And then this is just some tissue I backed it with. It's kind of cool. Vintage advertising. On the back I have this gentleman flying with his umbrella. And this is some more of that beautiful stained paper from Monique. I'm going to call it baked paper. And this has a corner flip and a tuck. And here's some more. This is some more of that yummy baked paper from Monique. Boy, my memory is bad. Here's some coffee stain paper. Here's an envelope, and then inside I put a tag, and this has a packing label on it, and looks like a vintage packing label. Some paper for journaling. The next page has another altered paper clip with these are all made with book pages, this tissue, some lace, some burlap. Some of them have burlap, some have tulle, and then a button. And here's some more of that quote paper. Oh, and behind this I have some, this is Franken paper. And I'm so sorry I don't remember the lady that started this, but it's a whole lot of fun. I just sat one day and put this together with some old scrapbook paper scraps. I don't do a lot of scrapbooking anymore, so I have a lot of scraps. And then here's some more ephemera with the baked paper on it. It's nice and thick too. That's what I like. Here we have a camera pocket, and then another journal card. And on the back is nice. You can journal on. I tend to not talk loud enough, so hopefully this isn't too soft again. Here is another side tuck. Here's another piece of ephemera with some coffee stained graph paper. Here's a belly band, another piece of ephemera, another corner flip with another journal card, some more journaling, another journaling piece of ephemera, and I can't unfold it. It doesn't want to work, of course, because they're on camera. Another paper clip, another quote paper, some more, another piece of Franken paper with, this one's got parchment paper on the back, and each one's been stitched on. On the back of this paper clip is another journaling spot with baked paper. Another journal card on this little tuck. Lady, some more baked paper. She's looking through her binoculars. Here's a belly band. I didn't put anything in there, but you can stick whatever you'd like in there. Another journal card in this pocket. This is part of the typewriter page. I just use that for a pocket. Another side tuck. Here's a tag with tissue collaged. This is another one of those journal cards, and this is a postcard that can be painted. It's got watercolor. It's made of watercolor paper. And here's another belly band. This is a cute little envelope with some tissue, or napkin. This is seam binding, this little bird. And then there's a card in here that you can journal on. And that slides right on there. And here's another, this is some tissue paper on here. This is another of those labels that can be used as a journaling card, and some more ephemera for journaling. And then the last one is also some of that packing label. This is, you can use this as a tuck, and there's some napkin on there. And that's the end of the first one. So the second one is pretty much the same. I did only put some glossy accents on the clock, on the watch face. I did put paper on the back. This is actually a burlap canvas. Each one has a hitch post from Tim Holtz and a elastic to hold it closed. So in this one, it's pretty much the same. You have your little bag with the ephemera inside, and the story begins. Little envelope. This is kind of cute. It's airmail. And then there's the index card inside. This one has, this is napkin, and then this is a steampunk ephemera. Here's another card of that baked paper with a napkin on it, and it's glazed with Mod Podge. Side tuck. Here is a journal card. Here is another piece of ephemera for journaling. Another altered paper clip. Here's some more of that quote paper, which is all throughout here. You can slide in there. Here is our man with the umbrella journal card. Here's a tag with tissue and scrapbook paper on. Here's another one of those packing labels. Here is another flip up, some more ephemera for journaling. Another altered paper clip, another little envelope. Now this is from a different collection. I believe I want to say this is Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and she has a collection called Steampunk Spring, I believe. So that's where a lot of this came from. And then here's another piece of ephemera you can journal on. It slides under there. This is very pretty. I love the coloring. And here it's kind of a cool advertising. Some more ephemera for journaling. Here's another envelope or pocket, and then another tag. Here we have another. This one is actually a wooden feather on here on this altered paper clip. Here's some more of that Franken paper and some more of that quote paper for journaling. Here's another steampunk balloon on the baked paper. Another side tuck with a tag, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. Some more ephemera with baked paper. And here is another camera page, and then here is another journal card. Fits very nicely in there. Another belly band. Here's some journaling ephemera. A pair of binoculars, vintage binoculars, kind of steampunk. Another side tuck with another journaling card. I love the old suitcases, and this is, I believe, from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Here's another pocket and another journal card from that set, and then some more ephemera. Side tuck. Here's a little tuck on here, and this is just some filler paper that's been coffee dyed. Here's Our Lady with the binoculars. There's another flip up. Here's our pointing hand on baked paper. Cool compass. Here is some more of that quote paper. Here's another Franken page on coffee dyed paper. This is a cool button on here. Here's another piece of ephemera to journal on. Here's a side tuck. Here's another journal card. This is a library card, and I put just a piece of napkin on the back of that. Another belly band. I shouldn't have covered that up. That was a very cool page. I guess I should have left that alone. And inside this envelope, oops, I'm getting out of, is a library card, and something stuck on there. Let's get that off of there. I think that was a piece of napkin, and this is part of a napkin. Let me just slide that up that way. Beautiful, beautiful paper. Here is a piece of that baked paper from Monique. Made a little tuck, little foldy, trifold there. Some more ephemera, another journal card. And I just love this yummy paper. This paper is so fun. And then the end. And then here is another little bag with a piece of ephemera in that you can journal on. And you can stick things back here that you want. And that's the end of that book. I hope that you enjoyed these videos. And please look for these in my Etsy shop within the next couple of days. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching. Take care.